Welcome to the Wealth Matters podcast, where investors come together to better understand how to build passive cash flow and create generational wealth without all the confusing mumbo-jumbo. Here's your host and co-author of Amazon #1 bestseller, Alpesh Parmar.
Welcome to one day review section of Wealth Matters podcast. I have been talking about a lot of different alternative investment strategies, right? Anything other than Wall Street and stock market pretty much. So we have spoken about gold to, of course, real estate is big part of my portfolio. I own 50% of my portfolio is in real estate. And of course, lately I have been dabbling a lot in cryptos. I started back in 2015 in cryptos, but last 3-4 years, I have done a lot in crypto, as well as we have Bitcoin mining funds on Bitcoin mining operations. I want to talk about another way to invest money, and I've stumbled upon this platform called rallyroad.com, and I'll show you what that means. The spell, if you are listening to me on Apple Podcasts or any audio version, the spelling of the Rally Road is RALLYRD.com, and it's a pretty interesting platform. Again, I'm not recommending you to try out this platform, but if you're interested in owning memorabilia, comics, literature, cars, watches, luxury items, wine, whiskey, all that, all of these things which actually increase in value, right? A lot of the multimillionaires and billionaires own a lot of this memorabilia, maybe art collection, cars, and all that. And you and I, either we don't have money or we don't want to invest a lot of money into those kind of assets. Rally Road offers us to invest in a bite-sized investment. So let's say you love a Lamborghini, right, or a Ferrari, which is 100 years old. You, of course, cannot afford it, but Rally Road would have that car available, and you can buy, let's say, $10 worth of share in that car. This is just an example. So when I stumbled upon this, I said, oh, wow, this is very interesting, because I always wanted to own some kind of art, some kind of comics, right? Which, of course, go up in value. It could lose value too. That's why I don't want to spend 100 grand or 200 grand in buying that particular asset. Instead, I would want to own $100 worth of that asset and maybe spread out my $10,000 on a lot of different assets. So that's how I started looking into it. And it was very interesting to learn about there is so many ways and so many things you can invest in, right? So basically, what is Rally? Rally allows people to invest in premium quality collectible assets through a simple mobile app and website, right? So that's what that made it easier. And also they are building the buy and sell or the trading platform. Actually, they have it now. It's just that trading is not always available. But what I did before I always record this kind of videos, I want to try it out by myself. So I went ahead and bought some items on Rally. And then finally, when I was able to sell those couple of items, I thought this is the time for me to record this video. So I'm going to share my screen. And if you're listening to me on Apple or in audio platform, I'm sorry. Hope you can go to rallyroad.com and check this out. So let me share my screen, and you can see right now, it's pretty interesting. I'm logged into my account, and right now it has the Macworld #1, the #1 or the first of the Macworld magazine, signed by Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, which was released in 1984. You know how much that they must have bought for most probably 150, 200,000, but their goal is right now 225,000. So it's basically worth 225,000. It's already 55% funded, and you can buy each share is worth $11.25. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is allowing people like us to invest in the assets which multimillionaires and billionaires invest in. That is why I started Wealth Matters. And I've always told you guys that when I started investing back in 2015 in a lot of syndications or private investments, a lot of them said that only accredited investors can invest. So that means I had to have income of at least 300,000 in last 2 years, of course, including my wife, or I had to have net worth of $1 million. First year, I didn't qualify. Second year I did, so I continued to invest, but that's when I realized. So in 2017, when I decided to launch Wealth Matters, I said, I am never going to have an offering which is for only for exclusive people. I don't want just the accredited investors to make money. I want to give access I want to give access to everyone to all my deals. So the goal is always, if you see my deals, I actually say no to, even though the deals are much better sometimes, but I always say no to deals which require accredited investors, because I want this deal to go to all of the people I know, all my friends. And I don't want to ask them if they make this much or not. As long as they know me, that they are considered as sophisticated investors, and then they can invest with me. So that is always has been my goal. And that's how I looked at this opportunity as well, or Valley Road, because it allowed me to invest in the assets I want. But of course, I don't want to put 225,000 or even 10, 20,000 in one asset. So this is allowing me to invest in the assets I want, and at a much lower entry price, right? So let's see. 19676 is Apple One computer. Its value is now close to $500,000. And the last trade price of the share was $15.15. So as you can see, it's pretty cool how they have created this app. I love it. And you can go to the left side, you can go through categories, memorabilia, comics and literature. If you click on it, you can see comics and literature. Funny, I had a stake in this Declaration of Independence, and I'll show you. I just sold it last week, and that's why now I have seen the buy side and the sell side. So, and that is when I decided to record this video. You can invest in car, as I said, BMW. There is 1995 Ferrari Spider, which is worth 120,000. There is Aston Martin as well, Lamborghini, as I said, $575,000 worth. But the good thing, of course, trading is closed now, so you can't get in. You'll have to wait for the trading window to open as well. So there are watches, Rolex, Hermes, right, Omegas. It's pretty cool, to see all these items if you really wanted to invest in those items. Wine and whiskey, I don't drink, so I'm not going to invest. But if you understand wine and whiskey world, or if you are interested in any of that, you can invest in that. I'm also going to share my portfolio. Don't copy it, because, of course, my investment criteria, my goals, they're all different. But you can see that I had the Rock Collection 1997 rookie card, which I exited. I had bought for $12, just one share. This is just to try it out, and sold for $8. So didn't make money, but that was just for me to try it out. But then I had Declaration of Independence, and I had bought 2 shares, I think for $40, and just sold those 2 shares for like 75 or $76. So I'm out of those trades. But another thing I like, that I can buy NFTs here, right? I can invest in NFTs. So as you can see, I have invested in MeBeat NFT, CryptoPunk NFT, as well as Bored Ape NFT here. I've also invested in the double neck Gibson prototype guitar. So you can pretty much invest in a lot of things. I'm always watching NFTs here, because of course I do want to own Bored Ape or CryptoPunk, but I don't want to put a lot of money in just one NFT. So this platform allowed me to try it out as well. So no, I don't have a lot of big assets, as you can see, but again, I'm trying it out, and I'm not in any way, I'm not recommending this platform. I'm just showing you there are so many different ways to invest outside Wall Street. And this is one of the ways to invest in collectibles, luxury items, and even NFTs. So definitely check it out. Let me know what you guys think of the video and the platform, because I'm always, and if you hear about any other platform, let me know as well. By the way, a lot of you have asked me about the agriculture investments I have made in Orange Tree in Panama, orange tree in Paraguay, coffee farm in Panama, and chocolate farm in Belize. I am looking into again investing in a chocolate farm syndication in Panama. So if you guys are interested, definitely reach out to me. Again, this is not an advertisement because I'm not the syndicator here. And let me know what you guys think of this particular segment. Every month, I'll also be going through the crypto news as well as the latest crypto airdrops. So keep checking out my YouTube videos and the podcast channel. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.
Thanks for listening to the Wealth Matters podcast. If you enjoyed it, please leave us a 5-star rating on iTunes so others can enjoy the show too. Have a great week and happy investing!